Get into it. I apologize. It's just sending out one email, one journey. Please check your email. Um, so there we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Good evening, friends. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Angelina has been a pain today. I don't know what's going on with Angelina, but somebody needs to come get Angelina right now. Someone needs to come get Angelina because she has lost it. She really has lost it, if you ask me. What Angelina really has lost it, if you ask me. I don't know what's going on with Angelina right now, but she out of it. She out of this world. It's, good evening, friends. Good evening. If you haven't already hit the like button, hit the like button. Good evening. No pun intended. What happened? Good evening. Okay. How was y'all's day, by the way? How was your day? How was your day? Let me ask that. I have not asked this to the people in a long time. How was y'all's day? Before we get into no skits or whatever, how was your day? I know we're going to talk about skits. We're going to look at some skits. We're going to chat. We're going to laugh. We're going to, cuss. We're going to complain. But how was y'all's day? Great day. Good. Like say that. That's good. How was your day? The new hairstyle. What is the new hairstyle? Life journey has been lovely one journey. How was y'all's day? How was your day? Lionel says my day was great. Thank you very much. Lovely. Regina says good. I think that's Regina. Am I correct or am I have it wrong? Tell me if I have it wrong. Amazing. That's good. Good. If y'all haven't hit the like button yet, guys, go ahead and hit the like button. That brings the other people here that they know that we're here. So them can come in and come do them stuff. We're sending J-Dub to go to Angelina. J-Dub needs to go over by Angelina house right now because Angelina have issues. Why does he need to go after Anthony? Why does she need to? Well, it's something Angelina would say. Let's just put it that way. I don't think she needs to, but that's something Angelina would say. I'm tired of Christmas shopping. So you guys have been Christmas shopping. That's basically what it is. For 1 year, Nanya, happy. Thank you very much for being with the channel for so long, Nanya. That is lovely. Have you completed? Let me ask you a question. Have you finished your Christmas? Yep, I spelled that wrong. Shopping. Have you bought all the gifts that you think you need to buy already? Are you still buying stuff? Have you finished buying all the gifts you need to buy? Look like people are shocked. Okay, so let's jump into Delicia, hot girl summer business, seeing Iman, whatever it is, let's get it right up to where Iman is. Shayla complaining, Shayla, showing off.
Some kind of NBA diet.
No, I really just discovered it for real.
Really? You just discovered having two sides?
Two sides. Two sides. Iman has two sides. It didn't go unnoticed. O'Neal noticed it. Does Iman want two sides? This was a very profound line. Delicia says that Iman wants two sides. Thank you very much, Nanya, and I've learned so much from the people that are on the channel as well. I must always tell you that. You don't know me, I always tell you that all the time. Because y'all have so many different backgrounds and disciplines, and y'all have very great perspectives, I might make a perspective on to give me different things, so I love it, Two side pieces. Does Iman have two sides? So what Delicia is saying that Iman don't really have one girlfriend, him have two side pieces. Are they both side pieces? That's what Delicia basically is thinking, that they're both side pieces. Are Delicia and Shayla both side pieces. That's what Delicia is saying. I can give it a line again. Why is Iman eating two sides? I've been asking. Why am I eating sides?
Put it together.
You didn't want any of these sauces? Yeah, why would you eat salmon and bacon together? Is that like some kind of NBA diet?
No, I really just discovered it for real.
Really?
You just discovered having two sides?
No, not that. Well, that'd be the
Two
bacon
sides, right? It's
and
two
the
proteins, Delicia. Did you eat?
Yeah, I already ate. Good.
Okay.
So in other words, the line also means he has two sides to him. There's two meanings to the line. The first meaning is that him have two side piece, and the other meaning is that him have two sides to him. I don't know why I feel like you know what, Dre? I don't know why I feel like she's gonna accept it, Wanna tell me, y'all told me, and I'm wondering if she's gonna accept it, if she's gonna be like, you know what I mean, just like how Amber accept a lot of things. I wondered if she was going to accept it. But my start believes on the right. He hasn't found what? He hasn't found the main yet. So he have to work with the side piece. Side piece central, basically. That's what's going on right now. Side piece central. You have to travel with two girls. You can't have one. Shayla is so loud so she can't keep up. She can't put up on nothing. That's correct. Two side piece. Delicia is mad. She's in payback mode. Somebody said last time she was on demon time. I think y'all are very, very correct right now. I think you're correct. Oh, good gosh. Layla, I was bigging you up today on the channel because you said a lot of profound things that seem to be coming through, which is great. Some of your takes. I did talk about a take of yours, I think, today. It feel like Delicia is going to go back. I don't know why it feel like she's going to go back. Maybe it's just me, but it feel like Delicia is about to go back. Is Delicia about to take Iman back? It just feels like Delicia about to take Iman back. It feel like she about to give him a chance in her life again.
Yeah.
You got your computer over there, huh?
Per my last email, look, he plays so well together just on his own. I'm grateful for that too. Actually, baby, Delicia, do you think that you could style, well, I know you style Iman, but do you think you could style me too? Because I want to match him whenever we go to events, like his and hers vibe. Could you put something together? I mean, I guess I got to look in your closet, baby, and see what you have and check your calendar and see what you have coming up. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I got too much going on. You're gonna probably have to find somebody else. Because I'm like, gonna be doing a lot of traveling back and forth.
Oh, yeah, with your line.
Yeah.
Good. Well, how's that going?
I'm not taking on any more new clients.
No. Oh, well, baby, I'm not a client. I'm your friend, so.
All right, so Delicia is trying to give us that she is very morally sound. Is Delicia's based on what y'all know, guys? Is Delicia's morals still intact? I have to ask this to the ladies because y'all always give piece of the puzzle essentially. So I have to ask her. Iman is having fun. Enough girl and girl in a bungle. That's correct, Charmaine. Man have to have enough girl from Rim and girl. Good night, everyone. Good night. Shayla is always so close to Iman that she could be wearing his skin. I mean, Iman needs like COVID protocols. Give the man like 5 feet in there. All in his mouth while he's eating. You are correct, beloved boy. She's very close. Extremely close to him. Extremely close to him. I don't know why she always this close. It just don't make no sense. As to why she this close. You know what I mean? Like, as to why she's that close. It don't make any sense. It doesn't make sense at all. Hold on. So basically, she okay. So that's what's going on in terms of Skitland with what's happening here. So, We're almost there anyways.
I'm sure you can prioritize me, but I know you got a lot going on with your line. I can't wait to see it, honestly. Yeah. Delicia's having her own line, baby. She's making like her own little line. Or not little line, her own big line. I'm really excited for her. Oh, baby.
All right, so that's the first thing them give us today, right? Let me just breeze through a couple of the happenings. If you're new, I'm not gonna play all of the skit because y'all know it work already. But all right, when I said Delicia playing chess, Delicia decides she wants to move out, right? All of a sudden, out of the blues, she says she wants to move out. So let me ask y'all a question. Is it too late for Delicia to move out? That's the question. Is it too late? Does it make sense? Does it make sense at this point? Does it make sense for Delicia to move out at this point? Based on what I want to know, does it even make sense for her to move out? That's my question.
I'm gonna go ahead and start packing up all my things, and yeah, I'm out. I've decided to give you your space in your new beautiful home.
Delicia, what are you talking about? Give me my space.
And I'm gonna go ahead and leave. Yeah. I just think it's best. This is your new home. I don't want to invade on what you have going on with you and your situation.
All right. So all of a sudden, I'm just saying, the ass already gone through the gate. She has already crossed the line. She has already done the various things with Iman. Anyways, so I'm saying now, does it even make sense for us to move out now? I'm gonna say yes. Yes, move out and protect our sanity. Just stay so you have access to Iman. So you want her to stay so she have access to Iman. Delicia is going to take him back, but only out of spite. Out of spite. You say out of spite. She's done this out of spite. Never too late. She never needed to stay there. She was only there to help Shayla because she was spiraling behind Anthony. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm going to read y'all's thing. She wasn't moving in the house. She told her in the apartment. Well, she's still there right now. She's still there right now. Not in regards to the progression of the storyline. In real life, yes. Which makes sense. Me like that response. Chico is a Chico. She should have been moved out. Chico says she should have been moved out a long, long time. She rolled the dice and got a snake eyes. She thinks she has morals because he left Shayla and she thought it justified her actions. Iman and Delicia messed up bad. I can see that. I understand that. That's fair. Yes, she should have been gone. She can still pay him back. I see. All right.
My man. I get it, but you're welcome here, Delicia. I want you to be here. Like, why would you decide to suddenly up and leave when I have this big house? Meanwhile, I'm in the apartment and you there with me. You're no issue here. Me and Iman can be downstairs. You can be upstairs. You got your own living room, your own little corner. So I don't understand what the issue is.
I just need to be in my own space. Yeah. You know what I mean? So for right now, like I've already been talking to Abigail. She's already been like, where are you at? I know, I used to stay there all the time.
Yeah.
When I would come. So I'm just going to go there, and let you just have your time. Like, I don't want to be feeling like the roommate in and out. Like when you got your...
You're not. You're welcome here. You're not a roommate to me, Delicia.
Shayla,
you're welcome in my... I'm
not going to be here forever, so it doesn't make sense. I might as well go ahead and get started on my transition. You know what I mean?
I just don't understand where all this is coming from. Like, you're welcome in my house. You're welcome to stay here. You're not a roommate. I'm not annoyed by you being here. Iman doesn't care. He's not even here all the time. I'm at his house.
It's that time.
Okay, sometimes I get very, very tired of like... So John Green says he don't want her to move out. John Green said he want her to get high John Green said she needs to get high and go upstairs. John Green says she needs to get honest and move out. Honestly, don't see Delicia as a gold digger. I think she wants to marry an NBA player. She is that in real life. All right. Like you said, you got your man. I need my own thing, which makes sense. Shayla's gonna catch them together in the upper level. Zim predicted Christmas. Shayla's karma. All right, no problem. I couldn't continue staying there with that bad energy. Makes sense. I think Shayla's mom is gonna make it hard for Delicia to stay there. We have to keep in mind that her mother said about Delicia. Hold on, I'm getting to it. I would have never moved in with her from the beginning. Makes sense. And I asked about this yesterday. So you don't want Delicia to stay there. You want them to have sex upstairs. You want them to do the okey pokey. For the sake of karma. For the sake of karma. Should Delicia and Iman do it again? Oh yes, do it again. Should I do it again? For the sake of the mess, because we know people love the mess, you know. Eh? We said cheat on his wife 10 years ago. David, you dig up this information, David. David got this information. Iman cheated on his wife 10 years ago. He's never been loyal. Why would any woman want him? Well, I mean, maybe him change. David, I've cheated in the past before. Now I've become a better man now. But I say, maybe him change. Maybe he's a better man today. No. You know what, David? Never mind. Scratch that. Because the truth is, him cheat again. Oh gosh, they need to baptize the host. Eslin says the host needs to be baptized. Crackpot karma. That is correct. Me have to trust the process. Hold on. Does the host needs baptism? Should they baptize the host? That is the question. Should they baptize the host? It doesn't say 10 years ago. I said he cheated on her for 10 years. Okay, that's what you're saying. I see David. David, again, me not comment to it, David, because him cheat years or so me not comment to it. It's not like him do something different. So, me can't, it's fine. There you go. Fresh boy has come to the rescue. Fresh boy say, ain't no perfect man or woman. Hold them, fresh boy. Once a cheater, always a cheater. I'm not sure about that, but if you say so, me go lock in with it. I saw it go. Me have to hold on pan that one. Me have to suck up that one in on here. Delicia should have come public with Iman. I don't like the way she's moving. Goddess London, I don't understand her either. I mean, at this point in time, I don't know what else she's waiting on to come clean. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know why Delicia is still hiding at this point. I'm not sure why Delicia is hiding. Like, on a woman level, let me ask y'all questions, ladies. On a woman level, maybe Uno can answer the question, right? Why is Delicia still hiding? On a woman level, let me ask you that question here. Curtis said did say that. Not like a woman scorn. They did say that. Why is Delicia still hiding? Goddess, I believe that she cares about image, and that's why she says nothing. Baptize her in the River Jordan. That is why I challenge what Nana was saying. Men have to go through the gamut. You see this, Nana, David says, him disagree because he's a reformed cheater. Men have to go through the gamut. Men, look here. Man take a while to go through the gamut. Nana, sometimes we take a while to go through the gamut. We have to take like a time. We need a little bit of time. We need a little time first. To cut out the supply so we can deal with the one pum pum. It take us a while. It take me a while. It have to take you a while to get through it, ladies. You have to see with us, ladies. Come on now. It takes some time. It takes us some time. Listen to me. We're still struggling, ladies. We take our time. Little by little, we have to get there. We have to get there. She wants Iman to say something. And I think that's sad. Shadara, that is what the sad thing is. A year later, and Amber fans still want Shayla Karma. Of course, we still want Shayla Karma. We want blood. I mean, not really blood, but I mean, you know what we mean. It's what it is. You know what we mean. We will wait. We will wait. Bilderberg Boy says Shayla is a tortured soul. She begs Iman to leave her. She begs Delicia not to leave her. She begs Delicia not to leave her. Her happiness is really misery. And she needs people around her. I did say this today, Bilderberg Boy. I did say that Shayla works best. You see this, Nanya? 19, not the last 90 days. I mean, Nanya David said that he has been holding it for the last 19 days. He has been reformed 19 days ago. All right, no worries. I know you're messing around, David. I know it's 19 years. Because I can't 19 days. Because I know your wife might look on the stuff them and I know she ever ask when that happened. All right, hold fire. Let me see exactly if I can get to. Hold on. As I said today, we're going to take our time and move through little by little. Little by little. Little by little. So Angelina now decides her mind that Shayla going to talk about whatever it is, and Angelina is going to talk about Delicia because of course now Delicia is being watched now. Officially, Delicia is under watch.
Delicia has been acting really weird. Like, she came in today and she was like, I'm moving out for good. I'm like, girl, why? In this economy?
Wait. She just came and told you that today?
Yeah, she was like, well, I'm moving out for good because, you know, I don't want to be in your space. You're here with your man. I'm like, Delicia, you're not bothering me. Like, you were with me when I was in a 2-bedroom apartment. Now I'm in this big house. Like, you can stay. I want you to be here, you know? So I'm like, you've already helped me through a hard time in life now with my dream man. And, I mean, you should definitely reap the benefits. Why not?
That's correct. Don't forget the stages of anger. It starts with sadness. Priest O'Neill, you know the list. That's correct. That is correct. There are the stages for sure. So don't Delicia have a whole life in LA? So y'all are thinking that Delicia is going to leave the show? Is that what you're thinking, Vanswell? Maybe the Vanswell is saying she's going to leave the show. Her production company is in LA. She lives in Florida. Is it that y'all thinking that Delicia going to leave the show? Will Delicia leave the show? I don't think that's what's going on, Vanswell. Where you get that from? I don't think that's what's going on. Roosterhead is sickening as her. She is as sickening to you though. Right now, she get out of hand right now. Roosternomics. Today she was giving lessons in Roosternomics. Shayla just let her body parts hang all over the place. That is correct, Keisha. Stuff out, tatas out.
First of all, let me tell you something. Here's something that you've got to know as a woman, okay? Even though we have the biggest hearts, and we love to share all of our prosperity and the things that happen to us.
Yeah.
But look at me. You're my daughter. And there's things that have happened for me that clearly are parent in your life. You're blessed.
She's blessed. So is Shayla blessed? Antoinette says, my real question is Delicia really jealous of Shayla? If Angelina and are Angelina and Shayla delusional, that's a good question. Bilderberg Boy also had a super chat, and Bilderberg Boy says, how is Angelina's lashes longer than her hair? Bilderberg Boy, stop the man. This is a question, ladies. This is for you. Is Delicia jealous of Shayla? Bilderberg Boy want to know how Miss Lickle fit in a one tights. Thank you for the super chat, folks. She's a nasty witch. Oh my gosh, y'all not easy, y'all really something else. She will leave when she gets caught. Tanya, me like that. Me like that proclamation, because that proclamation mean we are about to see some people cry. And Bondswell wants them crying now. Angelina says all the things about Shayla reminds me of saying in Jamaica, fisherwoman never say her fish is stink. That's correct. That is correct. Angelina was proud that Shayla can use her body to catch a man, but it won't last for long. Bodies only last for so long. No, she's not leaving the show because Ron is in LA and he's going back and forth. He's actually writing some of the skits. Interesting. That's good to know. That is good to know. Delicia was brought on the show to transfer the energy from Shayla to her. Delicia is more likely will lead the show. More than likely will lead the show. Interesting. You know what, Skitlanta? I like what you're saying right there. I won last time, O'Neill, and I guarantee you I'm going to win this. It's about Delicia and Iman. Makes sense? Hey, I have no qualms about that one. Me nana qualms about that, Nana, honestly. Sorry you're coming in late, that's fine. I have one gift left to get. I find it funny that Delicia lives with Shayla, yet she won't help her with styling Shayla's clothes. But Shayla is fine with it because she's giving Shayla a lot of excuses. That makes sense. That's correct. Our lashes are longer than our ear. They're saying that Angelina's lashes, let's superimpose it. There you go. There you go. Get that face big and broad. Maya, kiss me, Angelina. Come on, Angelina, man. What are you doing right there, so Angelina? You can't be... Remember work on the stuff, Angelina. Maya, kiss me, man. Let me get it working again. Hold on, basically. Let's see. Hold on. Whoa, Angelina, hold on. Hey, hold on. Hey, Maya. Anyway, here we are with the image right here. Calm down, Angelina. Be careful here. You don't want, come on now. You can't almost give me a troops, basically. You know what I mean? Me almost get a troops from Angelina. Look how much she give me a kiss. She almost give Onila like a kiss. But so wait, hold on. Anywho. So let's work. There is the hair. Bilderberg Boy says that the hair, these are the eyelashes right here, so. And Bilderberg Boy said the eyelash them longer than the ear. Bilderberg Boy, I really something else. This is really and truly. This is terrible. This is extremely terrible. Let's keep going.
You're beautiful. You're artistic. You're special. And all of that is going to bring forth jealousy.
All right. So I heard this line today and I was like, you know what? Are the writers mixing up two things? Is Shayla artistic or is she autistic? Which one? I heard this line and I think that maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm incorrect. It's so God. Bilderberg boy, you're not gonna stop with her today, you know. She has a project roach on her eyelids. Listen, is she artistic or is she autistic? And don't feel a way about being autistic, because it might mean that she's on the spectrum. Don't get upset now. Because she could have some level of, hold on. I'm going to go for my DSM-5. Hold on, give me a moment, give me a moment. Let's do it, let's do it. Hold on, hold on. Is she autistic or artistic? Which one? One out of the two. I don't know about the artistic part of things, but maybe she's artistic. Let's see exactly which part. Autism. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, hold on. Here we go. The autism spectrum disorder. Aha. Look at this, guys. This is a very interesting line. Trust me. Very, very interesting line. Let's work on this. Is she autistic or artistic? Which one? This is a very interesting. I don't know why this line caught me, but it caught me. I don't know why this line caught me, but the line caught me. I don't know why this line caught me, but the line caught me. Challenges with social communication. Avoiding eye contact, difficult with conversations, restricted interest. Y'all know about autism. It sounded like she said autistic. So the autistic, it gets me. Because autism, you tend to be very awkward socially. So maybe we can ask a question, right? And again, we're not diagnosing Shayla here, guys. Please, this is just a review show. We learn one and two things on it. Hey, please don't take this as only diagnose anybody at all. Don't take it as Shayla being diagnosed. But is she autistic? Is Shayla autistic? Could you see her being within the spectrum of autism? Because it's a spectrum. It can be very, very, far, and it can be very, very close. In other words, it's a spectrum. It can go very, very severe, and it can be very, very, the acuity can be very mild, or it can be very, very, very severe. So is she autistic? She says she's artistic. Well, all right, fine. Let's take a poll on it. Maybe she's really artistic and only just being a pest. Again, is Shayla artistic? Let's vote on it. If you have to take a vote on it, y'all say she ride the short bus, right? We don't always say she ride the short bus, but this is where Angelina was saying. Angelina talks to Shayla like she's 5. That's why I'm saying what I say. I'm happy to announce that Jamaican cooperative owned has opened, started by the 72 Mountain View Foundation. All nationalities welcomed with a focus on Caribbeans. Please pay attention to what David having in the chat. David is having a new foundation. David, congratulations. I'm going to pin it to the top so people can see it. Congratulations. That's correct. The spectrum is wide. Doesn't fit in it perfectly in a particular box. That's why I'm going to ask a question on it. Now, listen. It might be a little nice, little, twitchy line, Lisa, but I like the line because the line brings awareness. Sometimes they might use comedy to bring awareness to things. So sometimes I hope people don't get that we're trying to make fun of a particular thing, but this is the way the conversation comes about. Just so you know. Why would Angelina want to put Delicia on Anthony? As if she's easy. As if he's easy and will bite at anyone who has money. Not everyone is dependent or looking for a man to take care of her. That is true. Bilderberg boy, thank you very much for the super chat. She does talk to her like she's 5. That's why I'm going to ask about the autism. That's why I ask about her being autistic. Really and truly, is the Shayla character autistic? She does speak to her like a child.
Really? I never got the vibe that Delicia was jealous of me.
Of course she is. Look at me. Do I ever tell you lies?
But why? Like, both of us are beautiful.
But,
What would she be jealous of?
ma'am,
Both.
just a few months ago, she shows up. You're in an apartment. All this going on with Anthony, Amber, Kai. And now you're in a house, fully furnished. You look amazing. Energy is high. Maybe that's not her situation. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's not her situation. And you can take that part to the bank. She is 100% jealous. And that's that.
So Shayla is now looking into it. Based on that, Shayla now start looking into it. The thing though is, maybe Shayla gets thrown off because of her mother attacking Anthony on several occasions today. She was on one, definitely. So the thing I think is, maybe Shayla will, this is what I think. Maybe Shayla, maybe she won't pick up on this because Angelina was just all over the place today and she was attacking everybody, including Anthony, again.
Yeah, we can. That's cool. You know, we have multiple different rooms. We got one up here, one downstairs, whichever you prefer.
Yeah, thank you. So, isn't he starting to look more and more like Shayla?
Yeah, he is.
Anthony, I see you, okay? I see you very clearly. You're not slick. Do not try to mess up what Shayla has with Iman. Because I feel you worming your way back into this situation. You're not going to do that.
All right. I wasn't sure today. But hold on. Let's ask a question. Is Angelina right that Anthony is trying to get back into Shayla? Is she right? She says she noticed that Anthony is giving her a lot of compliments. She noticed that Anthony is trying a lot of things. Is she correct? Because she come on and she says, hold on, Anthony. I know you are very, very slick. I see what you're doing. Talk about the baby. It looks like you, huh? Well, I mean, I know think you're very slick. And what you are doing is trying to see if you can get back into Shayla's good graces. But,
Are we clear?
Miss Angelina, I don't know what you got going on. I'm just over here to see my son.
there you go. And by the way, yes, Lisa, I always try, Lisa, when I can, like, I'd bring up like stuff that us in our little community don't discuss. I try to bring them up. I try, you know what I mean? So it was good that they brought this line and I felt like, it sounded like autistic, you know what I mean? So that's why I brought that up basically. But I felt it was a good thing to work on. She thinks that him slick. Bilderberg boy, thank you for the super chat. Shayla talking to Kai. Angelina talking to Shayla. Sounds the same. So she's socially awkward. That is why she keeps Iman and Delicia hostage. Nobody likes her. And that's why I'm asked the question. Is she on the spectrum? Possibly. Because of her social skills.
That's it.
You don't know what I have going on. But yet now, oh, he looks like you. I know that you're feeling the pressure of a very well-established, wealthy man, because you're not the only one, being in love with my daughter. So how does it really feel, Anthony?
How does it feel for what?
To come over and only be able to have eyes only.
So how does it feel, Anthony, just to, it's so wanna come get me? Somebody come get me. I just wanna be your man. How does it feel? does it feel? How does it feel? Listen to me. I don't know what's wrong with Angelina today, but she's on one. Me don't know what I'm to her, but she's on one.
Miss Angelina, I don't know what your problem is today, but Shayla and I are in a cool place. We're co-parenting, and like I said, I just came to see you.
Right. You're just co-parenting. I know that when you look at Shayla, you're missing her. I can tell. I feel the whole energy. Hold on, honey. Let me read this little card here.
Let me just get this little piece here because hold on. Because what I see is something much greater, Anthony. Because I have my daughter and my grandson, and what I'm seeing here is that you think that Iman has been doing so much for pets to go and for me and for Shayla, and we have been doing so well, and you just can't handle the mere fact that there are other wealthy men that are interested in my daughter and is interested in taking care of my grandson. So let me just pinpoint and tinpoint, just to kind of Go ahead.
It is that. I see you very clearly. And if I may also say, I know that your wife, the unworthy one, has my daughter on her mind day and night, and she lives there rent-free.
Amber, of all the person I've seen up on Amber. I know she's not talking about Amber. Hold on. Amber is the one that keeps Kai for free, while Shayla is actually going to chase behind a man. Amber is the one that's saying, you know what? Bring your little son, come. Let me take care of him. And she has Shayla on her mind rent-free. I swear. I don't know. I just don't. This is where Angelina gets me. And I think this is where she looks very delusional. The delusion comes in. This is where the delusion comes in. Thank you for the super chat, Bilderberg boy. This is where the delusion kicks in. Where now I feel like she's really delusional. This is where I don't really believe what she said. If I was Anthony, I would have told Angelina to go sit your tennis ball in a corner and roll your hair up with some wild rice. So it's a roll our hair up with some wild rice. Oh my gosh. Get some Botox. Listen, of all the persons in the world, Amber in our bed reading a book. Who could care about it? Amber does not care. I swear she doesn't care.
We don't care. We don't care.
I swear to you, Amber doesn't care about Shayla. If there's one thing, I'm sure about one thing. Maybe I'm me alone sure. Maybe I'm the only one that is actually sure about this. Me think me can speak for the chat when me say Amber really don't care about Shayla. Does Amber, maybe that's me, does Amber care about Shayla? Is the one thing I can vouch for with Amber. Me can give her that. She have my vote. Amber has my vote when it comes to caring for Shayla. I don't think she cares. I just don't believe. Unworthy. Shayla was loyal and Amber wasn't. That's how Angelina sees it. And again, she isn't wrong. Is she? Unworthy though, David? Unworthy of what? Unworthy of what? Shayla wasn't loyal either. Shayla left Arby. It's a pot calling the kettle black. If we're going to talk about unworthy, she cannot use the word unworthy and have Shayla in the same sentence. You cannot call Amber's name as being unworthy. Okay, let's talk about it. David, let's reason about it. Remember that Shayla left Arby. Let's work it out. Left Arby. She had a man, David. And unlike she never have a man, she left that man. Went to Mike. and then was giving a jacket to a man who wasn't the father of the baby, and we're talking about unworthy, I know we're not talking about unworthy. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. The word unworthy and Shayla can't come in the same sentence. Unless it means Shayla unworthy. That's what you're saying. If that's what you're saying, then fine. You say what's going on with Shayla is something different. That's interesting. I ask because there are people who I've seen with autism spectrum disorder, right? And it depends because autism can take many different forms. Sometimes you're just kind of socially awkward with things. Sometimes you're just socially awkward. It might not show up in any other way. That's why I'm asked because Shayla sometimes is socially weird. You look at the mother's perspective, you're talking about loyal to Shayla. I see. That's what you're looking at, David. I see what you're saying. David, if that's what you're saying, we can rock with that. If you're saying that's what the mother is seeing it, I see what you're saying. Delicia should get her axe out of Shayla's house regardless. Shayla says because Shayla don't have a clue what Delicia is doing. That's true. That's true.
That's strike one, Miss Angelina. My wife does not think about Shayla. All right?
Really?
We got our own thing going on over there.
And you want me to believe that?
I really don't care what you believe.
Oh, snarky now, are we?
Okay.
You have some nerve.
Kai
He's asleep. I'm not going to be loud, but I am going to be quick.
We don't need this.
I don't need you to come over here messing up what she has with Iman. So clock that, okay?
Mommy's not messing anything up. Like, we're good, Mom.
Strike two.
So that was a strike two. Let's get to when talk about strike three because I think that's probably the most indicative piece of I don't know. Angelina was out of sorts. She really was out of pocket. She attacked him like 2 times. And she was not playing about the attack. I don't know what Anthony has done to her, but maybe she senses him. Maybe she can sense Anthony. So my question is, do you think that Angelina is sensing Anthony? In the words of Bernie Mac, I am sick of this. All right. Shayla definitely has abandonment issues. Shayla is jealous of every woman in his kids. She's wrong. Shayla wasn't loyal either. Wait a minute. She invited that girl here to help her daughter. How are you going to say that? Sit there and then say that? Well, that's what she's going to say. Because that, at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. Angela think that Anthony is going crazy over Shayla. Could be far from the truth. Again, I don't think he's going crazy over Shayla. I don't think that. But she believes this. She believes this. She's starting to go very, very far with the entire thing.
Time with him. I didn't come over here to get into an altercation with you.
Okay.
See that masculine energy that you're walking up on me for? Who does that?
Anthony.
You know, no.
Energy masculine.
No.
Every time you try to check these behaviors, somebody going to tell you no. All right, let's work on it. Let's do it. Fine. Is Angelina masculine? Let's talk about it. Is Angelina masculine? Let's talk about it. You and your wife are constantly talking and thinking about Shayla. I don't think that Amber is thinking and talking about Shayla. I think Anthony might talk about Shayla some of the times. And I don't think that them have their mind on Shayla either. David, retype your message and I'll put it up there, David. Retype your message, David, and I'll pin it to the top. Just so that way people can see it. There's a level of masculineness about her. She's always up in a man's face, beefing. Long ago, hold on. There's a while ago that I used to complain about the Angelina character when it came to Brody. And what used to happen is that a lot of the women them used to beat me because them say, O'Neal, but Brody's a cheater. And I said, guys, me understand. Brody has cheated on Angelina. I'm not taking that away from you. But then I started to deep dive into the Angelina character and I said, but watch Angelina's actions though. Why wouldn't you cheat on a woman like this? Because at the end of the day, the woman is just too much. She will get you there. Because remember, a man is a man, If a woman rushing up on a man like this, you only can do it so many times before, after a period of time, him just starts snapping. You only can do it so many times because she is masculine. It's just what it is. Email me, David. Yes, David. Email me and I'll put it up on the channel for you. Don't worry. I'll get up on the channel. I'm not sure about the rent-free part, Skitlanta, but if you say so. I don't know about the rent-free. She is masculine. The only one that can tame her is Diesel. So far, that's the only person that has been able to tame her. Because Diesel don't want our money. Because Diesel does not want a little money shop, and I don't wrong him either. Yes, she's going to cross paths with the wrong man. Angelina is the biggest hypocrite. It's just, this was my issue with Angelina when it came to Brody. Again, when I have me upon the Brody, yes, Brody has cheated, but I ask him the question, what is leading him to that? I kept asking that question. People, man, not just get up and go out and cheat. So, it's a reason why. Let's watch her again and look at her encounter with Anthony. She'll do the same thing with Anthony. And don't worry, we have more coming.
Let him, honey. Let him, please. Go ahead.
I can see now why Mr. Brody left you. It's because you don't know what you're talking about. You're in everyone else's business.
Boy, stop talking to my mom like that.
Wait a minute, babe. Let him continue,
But
please.
your own business. See, you raised two
Crazy woman. So Trinley has said it is pragmatic disorder. What are you calling pragmatic disorder, Trinley? Happy holidays, friends. You're talking about how Shayla is? As a clinician, you're telling us what it is, a pragmatic disorder? I will look upon it so that the audience can get an idea into that. She's nuts. She is just she's too aggressive. She is too aggressive. Angelina is very rude and disrespectful to a man. Remember, Angelina's mother have her with a married man and never lets his wife for her mother. So in other words, what you're saying is a long time she's been like this. What proof do you have of Anthony loves Shayla? Give me an example of a great love Anthony has for Shayla. Anthony hit and run Shayla on the 4th of July. There is still questions on that. I'm not a fan of Amber, but we should be tired of her and Shayla bringing up Wayne. Why did she tell her daughter that Wayne paid for her to go to LA? That's the point. Thank you very much for that, Curtis. But they never pinpoint those things. All women from New York are masculine. My older sister grew up in Brooklyn. She dated Eric B. from the Paid in Full crew. And she helped me fight 4 men. And we won. So you said the New York women are masculine. Oh, Lord. Anyone in here from New York? I look like I'm going to put up my dukes, Any women in here from New York? Any woman in here from New York? If you are, come out. Come out. Come out of the woodwork. Come out of the woodwork. Come out of the woodwork. The women who are in here, please come out of the woodwork. Come out of the woodwork. Come out of the woodwork. Are women from New York aggressive? Are women from New York masculine? Oh, that is not great. This is not a great line. Good Lord. Good Lord. Oh no. Oh no. Our woman from New York, masculine. Talk to me, friends. Talk to me. Let me know. Is this true? Are y'all ladies masculine? Vivian? Vivian, talk to me, Vivian. Are the ladies masculine? They differently talk that talk. Woo! Wait! So I have to put up my dukes. I have to ready for the business just in case. I have to put up my stands just in case of anything. I have to make sure I'm a baba and weave, basically. Just in case, because is that what this is right now? Let's keep going.
Mm-hmm. And this is the fruit of your loins, right? But let me tell you something. I didn't choose this fruit. This fruit chose me. And you take little jabs at my wife, but my wife has a mortgage that is already paid for. She's not renting. So, like I said, maybe if you focused more on yourself and your situation, you wouldn't have these snarky things to say about me and mine.
Disgusting. And our neck getting pretty long. This is who she is right here, so. Look at that, eh? Look at all of that. They're aggressive. They are aggressive. Yeah, so them aggressive. The New York woman, them aggressive. I didn't know this, guys. Y'all are informing me on something right now. Keisha NYC, she's not the house. Lord, masculine, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that to their face. They'll beat you behind from me. I said David. David, if me have a fight for my life. Oh, good Lord. Let's just pay attention to Angelina and the gooseneck. Look at that. And she's going to beat me when she sees this because she knows that she watches the show. But Angelina, I'm embodying the character here. I'm not talking about Angelina the person. I'm talking about Angelina the character. The treachery that exists in Angelina the character. That's who I'm talking about. The treachery. So let me ask y'all ladies this. Did Anthony defend Amber? Amber writes, you are on the channel. This is for you to answer. Normally you ladies said Anthony don't defend his wife. Is Anthony defending his wife this time? Is Anthony defending his wife?
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Did he defend his wife? That's the question. Ladies, in your mind, did Anthony defend his wife? Normally, y'all say Anthony don't defend his wife. Would you say that he defended his wife? Somewhat. All right, no problem. Run it.
Anthony, please don't disrespect my mother in my house. Like, I know you're upset. We're in a good place, though. Like, it's no reason.
No, we are in a good place. We are in a good place. But sometimes other entities try to break up that good place.
Okay, but that's my mother.
Let me raise my hand for the entity. Bravo. You have finally dropped the other ball. You finally can speak up for yourself. But let me tell you something about the fruit of my loins. I have beautiful, intelligent daughters. But the fruit you chose didn't choose you either, now did she? She woke up on your wedding day in the bed with Country Wayne. Woo! Didn't like that one, did you?
Please, Mom, just...
She didn't choose you either. So I guess we're even.
What's the reason for all of this?
I don't want to hear anything from Shayla because, okay. All right, so I made sure I played this. There is a thought process that runs through my mind. And ladies, maybe Una can tell me. Because I think that as a woman, more know how Una seen it. Is it that Angelina really wanted Anthony to be with Shayla, so she's upset because Anthony is not with Shayla? Is that what it is? That's the question. Is Angelina upset because Anthony is not with Shayla? That's my question. I have a feeling Angelina hit Anthony with a Ric Flair. Woo! Bilderberg boy, she sure hit him with a Ric Flair for sure. Oldest line. Longest rod. Amber definitely chose Anthony. She chose him when she chose to get married. She chose him when she went to road to get him. She chose him again after Shayla's fiasco. Fair enough. Fair enough. Amber did choose Anthony. She did marry to him. Fair enough. Fair enough. Angelina, the clown, is upset. I think she's upset. I want to be right on what I'm seeing. It feels like Angelina is upset that Anthony is not the one. In other words, she don't really approve of Iman, but she'll take it. Shayla, on the other hand, doesn't even come close to coming across being healthy maternally. Skitlanta say he tried, but it slid down the wall when it came to defending his wife. Did he not though? The Wayne and Amber affairs played out. I think so too. I don't know how I'm still allowed this to hit him. Anthony should have told Angelina that Amber did choose to marry him and that she certainly chose him when she took him back and that she chose him every day despite the chaos he brought to her life. That makes sense. Throwing salt on Amber because Anthony went back to his wife. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. I think that she does this because Anthony never chose her daughter. Anthony rejected her daughter, so she's upset. She's only upset because she is wrong about everything she told Shayla in regard to Anthony. There you go. She's obsessed with Amber, I can tell you that much. Layla, you're definitely correct on that one. Angelina knows that Iman will leave Shayla. She wanted Anthony to choose Shayla. I like on the comments them. But O'Neill, Angelina and Shayla, that's the only thing that they can say about Amber. That's the only thing they can talk about tonight is the Wayne thing, you know. And that's why, but the Wayne thing played out now. It done. Like there's nothing else to go with the Wayne thing anymore. For me, the Wayne thing played out, you know. When people bring up the Wayne thing now, I don't even argue because it's a waste of time. Anthony already have a baby and Amber sleep with Wayne. Them even. Them as even as can. In fact, them not even even because the truth is Amber have to live with the baby. Give Goddess London a hug for you. Goddess London, I'm giving you a hug. Goddess London. Goddess London, you're getting a hug. Take this hug from Bilderberg boy. There you go. That's correct. There you go. Bilderberg boy is sending you that hug right there. So Angelina hates Amber because this is a reminder of her own life. Her dad never chose her mother over her wife. Aha! I like that. I like that. She thought Angelina would choose her daughter, but he didn't choose her. He went back to his wife. I don't think she likes Iman either. I don't think she approves of Iman. Something tell me say Iman is not really approved of. You know, feel like she approve of Iman. Does Angelina approve of Iman? It feel like she not approve of Iman. Now Iman is on a different plane. Iman not going to play the game though. Even though Iman kinda lame out still. So I mean, yeah, somewhat. Him do some sort of a thing, but hey, again, me still think Iman shouldn't make them girls trick him. You know what I mean? Him shouldn't get himself crossed up between these girls. I don't think he should have got himself crossed up, but this was Iman's response.
That's all I like to hear.
Aren't we, darling? Yes.
Very much so.
But I did want to just have a quick word with you. You look like you want to.
Oh, yeah.
You take that off. I'll put this down over here for you. I did want to have a quick little word with you. What's going on?
What's going on, Nanya? Are you sending something to me? Angelina thought she had total control of Anthony. In other words, she's vexed. So she vexed. Not after him hurt her daughter. Okay. I don't think she cares for him. She doesn't feel, I don't think that she cares for Iman that much. Yes, Kasim and Corletta, the more she says wife, the more he says wife, the more Angela gets mad. Because that is why she's salty. She don't want to hear the word wife. She don't want to hear the word wife. On your wedding day, nothing can ever top that. The marriage was built on a lie, and that's why they're going through this mess right now. Again, Skitland, me here where I say I accept the posts that you guys are at, but also if people are in love and them think they want to work it out, I'm not going to stop them. They must know why. Maybe that was Amber's karma in the marriage of things. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. And maybe it's Anthony's karma as to what he has gone through. And maybe they needed that to get closer to each other. So at this point in time, I'm going to stand back. She's already said she wants people to stand back. So that's what I'll do. I'll go ahead and stand back. I don't like it. I think they should have been divorced. But if it's for them that they want to continue it, then I will see how far it goes.
No stress. You see my sweet Shayla?
I do.
Isn't she amazing?
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, just go with it. I just wanted to say that I know that you're a very accomplished man and that you have your pick of whatever it is that you want, whatever flavor of the week, so to speak. But I'm just asking you, please don't hurt my honey. Oh. Don't do that to her.
No, I wouldn't do
Okay, let's not, because those are some of the things that really kind of take me there as a mother.
Mom,
Can we just...
Mom, that...
Can we not use this? I just. Now, first off, let me say this: amazing daughter you raised.
Indeed.
Which is why, even though we had our little hiccups, we came back together because I know that. But I could do everything you ask.
Nice.
Can I just ask you? Just don't use your hands with me. Like, don't point at me and put your fingers all in my face.
No.
It's not a no. Because you a queen.
All right, hold on. I love this. Let me ask y'all a question. Do you, ladies, let me ask you a question. Ladies, no, you know what I'm going to ask everybody. Do you speak with your hands like Angelina? I love this. I love how Iman correct this right off of the cuff. Him not going to allow it to fly. He's not going to allow it to fly. Do you speak with your hands like that? Where, you're very, Do you speak with your hands? That's my question on this. I'm looking at some of y'all's comments, so don't worry, that's what I'm doing. A lot of marriages are built on lies and people make it work. People lied at their job interviews, but that doesn't prevent them from doing an excellent job. And again, while O'Neill will criticize it, Skitlanta, while O'Neill will criticize the marriage over and over again, and I'll say that, it's tough to see whatever it is. If they decide that they want to stay together, there's nothing that I can possibly do. But I think the Wayne argument loses its sting because it's not like Amber did this thing with Wayne and Anthony did nothing. It no matter how no one flight. It come like it's almost like we're using one to wash the other. And Onila say, hey, me can't use one to wash the other. At least Anthony could have walked off and it'd have been perfectly fine. In the midst of everything that them have, Amber have to deal with a baby for 18 years. She have to deal with the kid. Whether she like it or not, she have to deal with the kid. There was not a child from, what is it? There was not a child from Amber's affair. That's why I'm going to get into it. That's why I'm going to get into it now, because it's hard to adjudicate. It is hard to adjudicate. And it depends on how you're thinking about it. But the truth of the matter is, yes, just like how Amber spent time and cheated with with Wayne, Anthony spent a long period of time cheating with Shayla and had a baby. However you want to spin it, and that's the whole thing, is a whole baby in the entire thing. It's not even like it's just cheating now. I know I have to see this kid. Honestly, let me be honest with you. If I were to take one of the two of them and say which one I'm going to deal with more, honestly, I would prefer to deal with the one where you cheat up to the wedding day. Me may have a better chance to deal with that. But a woman carrying in a kid and me not have to take care of the kid is really, really tougher. And that's why Anthony said the same thing. Him don't think him could have do it. Amidst everything what Amber doing at the next piece, because he's right. No man now go take that none at all. If I go sit down with a kid there, the embarrassment I can reach a man. But again, that's my take point. I get what y'all are saying, but I'm like, man, me don't know. Me don't know how to adjudicate them and get out of it. Well, all right, well, hey, it's all Amber. Me don't know how to get that. Me don't know how to get that. Because of 2 cheating episodes. Whether you want to spin it or not, you have to call it what it is. It's 2 cheating episodes. It just is. That's all I say. It just seems like a 2 different things. But all right. Regardless if the marriage was built on lies, you can work on a marriage until you get there. You have a relationship built on lies. Man tell a woman, say, him was a, me don't know, he was an accountant and he wasn't an accountant. Him lied, but it never worked out. Okay. I don't know if you've ever watched. Give me a moment. I'm going to show you something, Skitlanta, which is interesting. Skitlanta, this relationship was built on a lie. This relationship, if you go watch the series King of Queens, their marriage is built on a lie. The relationship is built on a lie. I don't know if you watch this show at all. Me used to find it funny. I like the show. This show is built on a lie. The relationship is built on a lie. Doug tell the woman, say him working. Doug was not working. He was a bum. Not working at all. But him lied to her until I say my work. But it worked out. How come the white one can work out, but the black one can't work out? And again, remember, only like the same guy that can argue on the next side of the fence and say, well, the truth is Amber need to go about her business. But there's a good question. How the white relationship can work out? And you could have watched this and you were perfectly fine. But the black relationship between Amber and Anthony can't work out. This is a lie, built on a lie. The entire show is built on a lie. This was built on a lie. Doug lied to the woman. And them end up getting married. So tell me don't understand, is it that only white relationships that are built on lies can be successful? I'm just, again, Skitlanta, I'm not attacking, I challenge you. That's all I'm doing. So don't ever take what I'm saying as an attack. It's a challenge. Is it that or subconscious is thinking that only white relationships that are built on a lie that can work? Enough time man tell women that they do various things built on a lie. Built on a lie. I'll give you another thing. I have a personal experience of a relationship that I know it was built on a lie. The man tell a woman that he did this for a living. He didn't. And over a period of time, him get to that particular place and it worked out. That's why only a question them thing there. So I'm saying, if it is that they're trying to say that my thing is, maybe what they're trying to prove on the thing with Anthony and Amber is, all right, these black couples go through all of these things, right? But somewhere, somehow, the woman find the strength to work with the man. Then, this man, him unstable, him cheaty, he has done his thing because of what him think the wife has done. Now she has forgiven him. And as she goes by, he keeps getting more and more strength from what she's now doing because now he starts to see that she's a good woman. Why is that not the story? That's all the deal is. That's a different series. They make a different series. The point of the matter is the series that was running, the one that ran for a long time. Correct. That's all I'm saying. I'm just questioning the audience. Why you think the white one can work and the black one can't work? Because in that entire episode of Doug and them thing, it work out. They end up becoming a happy couple. Anyway, I'm just, hey, you know, only just question sticks. That's all. I'm not saying Anthony's more right or Amber is more right. I'm just saying them just so happen to decide them all come back together. And you say it built on a lie, and that makes sense. But the deal is this. Yes, it's built on a lie, but I don't know if maybe they're trying to show us that sometimes things can be built on a lie and then over time it get better and better. That's the question. Flag on the play. Iman broke up with Shayla as gentle as he could have. He could have hurt her feelings at Wayne's house and the party or in LA. Flag on the play. That's correct. Don't worry yourself, Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie, welcome in, Anne-Marie. We're just discussing, you know, a little thing right here.
Above doing stuff. You don't have to do that to get me to hear you. I hear you. I'm receiving what you're saying. Incredible woman you raised. And I just feel like you should continue to, you know, set that good example. Can't be doing that and talking with your hands and all that, like with a man.
This is true.
She's a New Yorker. So David says, cheating before the wedding, even the bachelor party, hard to digest, but I may be able to forgive. And that's kind of what I was saying, David. That's what I say. Listen, again, O'Neill is not saying that you can't leave. You understand him now, so you can't leave. The narrative they're presenting is that Iman is a real man and Anthony is not. And that's not true. Yeah, man. I mean, I say it kind of weird how as much as O'Neill chastised when Anthony got the foolishness them. That's when me chastise Anthony. Not because of the relationship them having. I want to get better. I expect it to get better, but that's what I mean. So that's the thing. You know what I mean? That's the idea of it. But again, that's just O'Neill for you. O'Neill always going to try and challenge the play. You know it work already. Keep going. Bilderberg boy challenge the play as well.
So you have to give me a little bit of grace with that.
Understood.
So no disrespect.
Understood.
Just, you know how we are when we're
All
from
good.
up top.
All good. All good. But yes, incredible daughter. And, you know, I know we had little problems. We'll be just fine. I got you, though.
It's because this family that you have here is beautiful.
It is.
Beautiful.
It is. And you look beautiful.
I do what I can.
You look beautiful. We're going better.
Okay. I'll be in there.
wasn't disrespectful. I simply
No.
made a statement.
That's right.
And you know I'm always going to have your back.
I know, Mom.
He's
But,
all-
you know, sometimes men, real men, they just...
So basically, Anthony's not a real man, is what they must say. Anthony's not a real man. You know, that's what I'm kind of getting at. Listen, I like your Skitlanta. I love your criticism of the show. I hope you don't think that O'Neal is not. I'm just challenging something, you know what I mean, that I think is being pushed. That's why I say when it comes to the Anthony and, okay, the Wayne thing is what O'Neal always push back at now, because I'm like, all right, what point does it end? That's my thing. At what point does the Wayne criticism end? Because it have to end at some point in time. That's my question. It have to end at some point. Me get it. Amber did a give us some pum pum. Wayne have the foot them up in the ear like this. He was getting some pum pum up to the day of the wedding. I get it. Trust me. Only write it down. I have it locked down in the book. I have a pen. I'ma write it down. Amber was giving away the pum pum. Got it. I got it. I have that part there. Now the next part of the story is Anthony decided that what he was going to do is get some payback for the pum pum his wife giveaway. Work it out, you know. Anthony decided that because you gave away all of this pum pum, I'm going to go take another pum pum outside. Shouldn't they be even? No. The tiebreaker in everything, Skitlanta, is the fact that not only did Anthony get some pum pum, which would have been the same thing like what he's doing in and out of the marriage. Him get it from her best friend, number one, not just a random stranger, her best friend, close to home. And number two, him have a baby. That me think of the tiebreaker. That's why I'm saying that. That's why I'm saying that this is what it is. That's why every time now the Wayne comment comes up, I am immune to it because, come on, what are we talking about? Let's not go down the pathway of it. That's why I'm saying that. That's why I'm saying there's no argument in it anymore at this point in time. What we haven't seen is we haven't seen Anthony getting karma and we haven't seen Shayla getting karma. That's what we are interested in seeing. We want to see the karma where Shayla and Anthony get. We want to see the karma that they get. But that's where I get like, all right, okay. I'm just saying, come on. It's like, but O'Neal, when Shayla becomes pregnant, that Anthony knows Amber was cheating. That's when Anthony knows. What do you mean? No, that's not true. That is not true. That is not true. Anthony found out that that Amber was cheating way before Shayla got pregnant. No. Hold on, man. You may not know the story. No. Again, that will only be valid as long as the person that's being said it to validate it. Listen, it's just a statement that we can't. Oh, I see. Well, I don't think that they're condoning any of the cheating at all. That's what I'm saying. I don't think they're condoning any of the cheating, whether it's from any of them. Skitlanta, they're not condoning the cheating. I don't believe that they're condoning the cheating. I think they think that Amber has cheated. And so Amber gets her whipping. In fact, if you were on here when Amber had her cheating, we talk about it. I spoke about Amber's side of the story. I also said, if I was in Anthony's shoes, me, not anybody else, me, if I was in Anthony's shoes, I would have left. I said if I had found out that my wife was cheating up to the day I'm wedding, would have gone on my business, I would have annulled the marriage. That's what I said. But no, Anthony said, you know what? No, he's going to forgive it. And he moved on. I don't know. I don't know. All right. I don't think you condone cheating, but all right, I don't think that's what's going on. But all right, calm down, friends. Calm down. Calm down, friends. Calm down. Bring it back, friends. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it. Bring it back, friends. I don't think that's what's going on right here. Okay, so somebody reminded me that Angelina, that Anthony called Angelina the devil. And that's what Angelina is, the devil. What's going on is that Angelina is the devil. Angelina is doing devilish things. That's what's going on. What's going on is this woman is stirring the pot. That's what's going on. Skitlanta, what's happening is Angelina is stirring the pot for no reason. This is a dead issue. Wayne and Amber is a dead issue. Just like Shayla and Anthony baby thing is a dead issue.
You're straight from hell.
If you guys are saying that she condones the cheating, Skitlanta is letting y'all know that she does not condone cheating. Skitlanta is letting y'all know that she does not condone the cheating. However, Skitlanta, I think what people are pushing back at, if I could give you a comment, I think what they're pushing back at is that you're giving them the Amber story, but now give them the Anthony beside of it. And that's why I think people get tired of the old Amber push that people give, because the truth is the baby is here. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Anthony married Amber 3 times. That's the deal. He married her 3 times. They married 3 times. I know, listen to me. They have been married more times than most black women at this point in time. Most black women. Hold on. The average number of times a woman marries in her... Hold on. Let's work on this. Hold on. Let's work this out. Let's work this out. What is the average amount of time a woman gets married in her lifetime? Amber get married 3 times. 3 times. Watch this. Single long, divorce and 20 years longer, 1 marriage, 2 marriage, 3 marriage. Lifespan. So on average over a lifetime, a woman in the US usually marries, possibly remarries, might spend somewhere between 50 to 30 years married. That's what it is saying right now. How many? Okay. What is the... You see that? Amber get married 3 times. There we go. Let's try to do something again. Hold on. How many marriages? Let me do it different. How many marriages has the average woman been in? Once. 1 time. Look on this. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Once. The average woman is in the US is likely to have been married once. But a significant portion marries more than what average. We're talking about the average woman. Amber married 3 times. 3 times she married. Not 1, not 2, but 3 times. Not 3, like y'all say. 3, like Jamaicans say, 3. 3 times. That's how much time the woman married. 3 times. So Angelina better drink her cup soup because Shayla is behind the 8 ball right now. Shayla has not been married at least once.
Off the mic.
You're straight from hell.
Okay, now somebody just pinpointed something to me a while ago. Somebody gave me something a while ago. I think it may be significant. Somebody said, "Hold on, honey, look at the front piece of the other skit. Give me one moment. Let me look at it." Somebody give me something to look at it just now. You know, I think you are onto something, and I didn't see that. Thank you for showing me that. I think you've given me something that I didn't see. Hold on.
Struggling with weak.
Hold on. Somebody gave me something a while ago that I didn't see. Let me see that. Hold on. Listen to this. Maybe this is an inkling back into y'all's thing again. Somebody gave us this just now, and I'm gonna play it.
Weather's going out here. Hey, Angelina.
Anthony.
Oh man, he's asleep. Look at him. God, he's getting big.
Every day he's eating more too.
That's crazy. You know, he's starting to look like you.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think that a little bit too.
Okay, that is an interesting line. That is an interesting line. He's starting to look like you. That is an interesting line. Are they hinting that the baby does not belong to Anthony? Are they hinting that the baby don't belong to Anthony? That's an interesting line. That's a very good line. That is correct, Roshan. That's kind of what I was saying. Cheating is cheating. It's just cheating. It's like, that's why I'm scrub the slate clean. When one man cheat and a woman cheat, both are on a cheat. You have to scrub the slate clean. That was the point I was making. Are they hinting that based on that? That's where Angelina got upset from.
Yeah, I can really see it.
Is it cool if I just chill until he wakes up?
Yeah,
Okay.
we can. That's cool. You know, we have multiple different rooms. We got one up here, one downstairs, whichever you prefer.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, isn't he starting to look more and more like Shayla?
Yeah, he is.
Anthony, I see.
Does that mean anything? That's what they got when they heard it 3 times. And that's when Angelina pulled her glasses down. Okay, I see. Interesting. Maybe that's something, maybe I don't know. It feel like a something. It feel like something, I feel like nothing. I'm not sure. I mean, hey, it just feel like a something in there. It feels like something is actually in there. What do you think? It's not Anthony's baby. I think them are is it a wild goose chase? Is it a wild goose chase? Is it just another, come on, wild goose chase? And you know the writers them love send us on this already. You know the writers them stay. They have a tendency to send us on that. Is it just another wild goose chase? That's y'all's question. I've been saying until a court order DNA test is done, I don't believe that Kai is Anthony's Kai's son. It's Kai's father. There's nothing to read into that. Remember Wayne told him that she has to look at the baby and every day and see you. I see. Okay. Yes, Angelina knows that is not his baby. I think they're still kind of, maybe it's just a wild goose chase. I don't know. Maybe it's a wild goose chase. Maybe it's a wild goose chase and you know what I mean? It's nothing at all. Anyway, friends, I'm not going to hold us. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you all very much for hanging out with me. Angela Atkinson, please, can you email me? And also, can you email me as well? I think I've already emailed one journey. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. I'll see y'all later at our mini live tonight. Have a wonderful night. Get something to eat, guys.